Jayson Tatum is not a NBA superstar.
What?
According to Patrick Beverley. Let's do it. Let's see what he had to say. So Pat Beverley says that fans think too many people are superstars. Pat Beverley had Spencer Dinwiddie on the pod. They talked about this. Here's the clip.
The fans say there's like 40 superstars. And we say there's like 5. Because to us,
straight up,
a superstar is I'm here, we win. So if you define it as that, who would you say is a superstar?
Jokic.
Superstar.
Okay.
Giannis.
Okay.
Superstar.
Embiid.
Superstar.
LeBron James.
Well, LeBron, obviously we don't know because it's your 20, but in general, yes.
In general.
Steph.
Okay.
KD.
Kawhi. Luka.
Superstar. Maybe Jayson Tatum. But that's on the brink.
A maybe.
That's a maybe. We talking about definite household.
We're talking about I'm here, we win. And we going to...
Okay, those guys were like, there's only 5. And then they proceeded to list like 7, 8, 9.
In a different clip, Roan was like, we're past 5.
Yeah, well, past 5. I agree with the sentiment that like, if they say fans say there's 40, that's too many. It's too many.
I don't think fans say there's 40.
I don't think so either. And I also think that saying 5 is ridiculous. There's way more than 5.
Okay, but let me put
wait. I just want to say there are some guys in there that I'm like, those guys are in the same category as Embiid,
right?
Or as I just leaked who I was thinking.
Tatum.
Tatum.
No. Okay, if I'm here, we win. That's the definition.
Yeah.
Steph, Jokic, Giannis. That's it. Recently,
Steph. Jokic.
That's it. Those are the only 3 superstars. If that's your definition.
LeBron. I just over the career.
Over course of career, and sure, 2020 championship,
LeBron, but obviously he's
2020 championship. That's recent enough. So 4.
Yeah.
But Embiid, definitely not. Luka, definitely not.
No.
Right? They're in the same category as Tatum in my mind. So,
but by that criteria, at least, I don't agree with their criteria.
Let's get into that. Do you agree with that criteria that if I'm here, we win? That's what a superstar is.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, what's a superstar?
You're talking to former Little League superstar Casey here, who had a collective of about 4 wins my entire Little League career. Meanwhile, like leading the league in maybe
every stat.
On my team for sure.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think it's team wins that make you a superstar necessarily. No.
I do think that, comparing sports, if I'm here, we win, you definitely can't use that qualifier.
Yeah, wait. What if it's just the guy who's always playing alongside a superstar? You're like, I'm here and we won.
Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's a superstar. Steve Kerr, superstar.
Exactly. Yeah. Who's the white guy?
Klay Thompson, superstar. Draymond Green, every one of the Warriors, superstar. Steve Kerr's the real superstar, man. He won alongside Jordan and alongside Steph.
I do like that. It's a good career.
Yeah. No, so I don't know. I actually am for skewing it their way. You know what I mean? Like, let's stop calling everybody a superstar.
Oh, fair. Yeah. What's the real number?
Yeah, I like there can't be, but I like a definitive number. I like saying like, look, if you're past the 10 line, you're not a superstar.
I wouldn't put it at 10, but I like the concept.
Where would you put it?
I think how many teams in the NBA? I always want to say 32, but there's not.
32. Yeah.
Are there 32?
32 is how many teams there are in the NBA.
Is that real? I thought that was not correct.
Yeah.
Then I would say no more than 16.
Wait, hold on. Now you're making me second guess it. It's 32 because 8 make the playoffs and 8 miss the playoffs in each conference.
Okay. Just making sure. I'm Googling it.
We're both Googling it. 30 teams. Sorry, 30 teams.
Okay. I was
say 32. 15. I meant 30. Yeah, 32. That 32 is the new 30, is what they're saying.
15 or fewer. You know what I mean? Like
15. There's 15.
Not half the teams can have a superstar.
All right. So Giannis. Oh, I think we're all agreed. Giannis, even with them, Giannis, Steph, Giannis, Steph, Jokic, LeBron. I mean, Luka, Tatum. You put them there. That's 6, right? Embiid, superstar or not?
I tend to say like he's almost the line of like I don't know.
You're lower. You're lower on him.
Yeah,
you're lower
I
on him
am.
than the rest of the league. Yes. So yes, the answer is yes, superstar, because you're very low on him.
Right.
If you think he's not in the top 15, that's very low.
I do think even within superstar, we're talking about now a different category though. You know what I mean?
No.
He's not mega superstar.
That's I think what they're saying is like there are tiers, there are levels to this shit.
There's levels of this shit.
Yeah, and what they're saying is like it's not an S tier superstar unless it's like we win if I'm here.
I
Which
agree.
I don't
well,
hate that, honestly.
Yeah. Who would be the biggest snubs all time then if you were using that criteria though? You know? Feels
I
like
mean,
there
it'd be like Stockton and Malone. They'd be pretty big snubs, you know.
Oh, I don't think
I don't know. It
Stockton.
depends
I
if you
love
make the
I love me
finals.
some John Stockton. John Stockton is not an S tier superstar. Like,
Karl
you know what I
Malone
mean?
would probably be the one who's the S tier superstar in
Yeah.
that group. John
Yeah.
Stockton leads 2 major stat categories by like a lot.
Right,
Um,
right. But I mean, I don't think he gets the respect of
No, I don't think people like put him in the S tier.
superstar. Fine, but
People put him in the S tier of point
superstar
guards.
into like S A B C D. I mean,
I think people put him in the S tier of point guards, but while he was playing, I don't think most people would have him in the S tier of players in the league at that time. Karl Malone, though, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, that would be a person who never won, got to the finals, never won. We'd be talking about like, Patrick Ewing, got to the finals once, never won. Hakeem barely makes the bar of being a superstar, right? I'm going to the 90s. Allen Iverson, not a superstar. Like, absolutely not a superstar. Been to the finals once, lost.
Is that a hot take?
No. I think Allen Iverson is a superstar.
That's what I'm saying. Would it be a hot take?
I don't think it's the right. I think there's. It's too hard to say. Like, it's hard to compare generations. I do like the idea of like if they're not in the S tier right now today, then they're not a superstar this year. Like you can just say this year. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I would call Dame a superstar as of right now.
I disagree. I think I disagree. I think once a superstar, always a superstar. But like people can, I guess that's how I would use it at least.
So,
you know what I mean?
That's probably why the fans think there's so many, right? Because it's like, yeah, maybe there's only 4 in the league right now this year, but like there's a bunch of others who have been at some point.
Yeah, like LeBron is the best example.
Like, yes.
By last year, was he a superstar? No. Nobody can argue that. But like, is he a superstar? You're like, it's LeBron.
So at points, Anthony Davis has been a superstar.
Yeah,
at points, James Harden. At points, James Harden's been a superstar.
Yeah, that's I guess where I'm thinking, and like on their teams at least, like I mean, I guess teams with multiple superstars makes it difficult. Does that even exist? Let's start there. Is that a thing?
I mean, yeah. So can Dame and can they both be a superstar on the same team? Dame and Giannis. I think yes. I think the answer is yes. You can have more than one superstar on the same team if you're going by your criteria of like
Shaq and Kobe weren't superstars together.
Basically, it's like if you're in the S tier of the league in any given year, you're one of the top 3 or 4 players in the league in any given year. You're a superstar, and then once you hit that, you're always that. Then for sure, for sure. And I don't know if
people out to be.
I kind of like that criteria too. Like once you get the S title, you're in.
But it has to. You have to be a little bit more snubby with it. That's why I'm like, is Joel Embiid really there? And I guess then even Jayson Tatum, if you're open in that debate, like
has he been in the top 4 in the league yet?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he won the MVP last year, and he was there was 2 legitimate MVP contenders last year, and it was him and Jokic. And so yes, I'll give. What
feels right is to say yes.
I'll begrudgingly give Embiid the S title.
But anybody who's not right there, then yeah, you got to start looking at it. And maybe they're convincing me a little bit more that Tatum. I just think it's there's a lot of other guys.
I might be right under the line on Tatum or Luka. So let's get down to it. Jayson Tatum, superstar or not? Casey, make the decision.
Wait, what are we saying about Luka first, though?
I think Luka's in the same category as Tatum. Honestly,
I do.
They're like right there. They're like.
I was gonna say it feels weird to say that Tatum is.
I'll go first here. Tatum's a superstar. He's been in the top 4 in the league last year, at least, maybe the year before. He's been to the finals. He's been to the Eastern Conference Finals multiple times. Luka has he's been to the Western Conference Finals kind of flukily, not like really. And he never really had a chance to make it to the finals. I put Tatum on the S side of the line. Tatum's a superstar. Luka, not a superstar. Almost. He's so close. He's going to get there. I think he's going to get there. He's still young, but not quite a superstar yet.
I'm going to say yes for both, only because I don't think they belong separate. I can't agree with that take. And I even almost want to put Embiid in that with them and be like, either they're like all 3, either yes or no. They're kind of this like younger crop coming up, but like into like that S tier. And I'm like, you either got to bring them in or not. Like they're like a class together almost. I don't know what years they were all drafted, but
Embiid is older. But
it's still, he's newer to the discussion of this like is he elite, you know? And I think that's kind of
I
weird.
think he's elite, maybe a little bit above Tatum.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Luka.
It's fair. It's fair to call it separation. I know I'm on the low side of it, but that's where I'm like, I don't see as much of a difference between the games where I'm like, yo, look, Steph and LeBron, like just that's not the same thing as these other like at their best, they were something else.
I think a lot of it too is like, even though like Embiid has never been to a finals and Tatum and Embiid, it's not like, yes, you know, maybe they've never won a ring and maybe Embiid's never been to a finals, but it's like the whole time that they've been playing well, that is a contender team. You know what I mean? Like that's a team that can win
way
the
more
East.
than the Sixers though, right?
That's a team that can win the East. You got to, I mean, you weren't around during the Jimmy Butler years of the Sixers either, but like that's a team that can win the East, right? And in any given year that they're playing, even without Jimmy Butler. So whereas like that's where I put Luka maybe on the other side of the line. With it's like not every year, it's not always with him. Right. You know, like I want to see it be always before I put him there. So final decision. Tatum, superstar from me, superstar from you. Pat Bev is wrong, and Spencer Dinwiddie are wrong. Dude. What do NBA players know? They don't know shit. We know everything.
Oh my God.
White guys under 5'9" know everything. NBA players know nothing. That's the conclusion of this video.